We also tell you that the People's Redemption Party has condemned President Bola Tinubu's economic policies, accusing his administration of dismantling Nigeria's middle class. PRP Chairman Bello Falalu, speaking at a press conference in Abuja, criticized the president for allegedly failing to deliver good governance, deepening poverty, and exacerbating Nigeria's economic challenges. Falalu suggested a potential merger with the African Democratic Congress to form a formidable opposition against the ruling All Progressives Congress in the 2027 general elections. He emphasized that the alliance has become imperative due to what he described as the leadership shortcomings of both the APC and President Tinubu's government. Falalu cited troubling economic indicators, highlighting Nigeria's gross domestic product, which reportedly declined from $493 billion in 2015 to an estimated $362 billion in 2024. To discuss this, we're joined by the Executive Director, Not Too Young to Lead Initiative, Elvis Akpobi. Mr. Akpobi, it's nice to have you on the news.
Thanks for having me, and compliments of the student.
Same to you. Now, Nigeria is running a capitalist economy, but was the elimination of the middle class through this current administration's policies intentional or an honest mistake?
I think it's a mistake. I think at the moment, like I've always said in every platform, citizens should be deliberate about whoever they elect, because their policy will either make or mar them. At the moment, there's a decline in the middle class. It's a very difficult time to be a Nigerian. The only kudos I always give the president is the fact that he appointed young people, despite some are underperforming, but the fact is, goes to show that advocacy is working. But at the moment, our the economy of Nigeria is something to worry about. You see young people escaping Nigeria. You see hardship, bleakness everywhere. And for me, it's the primary duty of the government to create an enabling environment where people can live well, where people can do businesses and thrive in their businesses. Let's not forget too that there's a high rate of interest rate for SMEs. So business owners are complaining, and when SMEs are complaining, it becomes very, very difficult.
But then,
businesses to thrive.
Okay, the narrative the president and his team have been playing up in the ears of the international community is that his policies are already bearing favorable fruits. So how true is that for you?
That's not true. That's virtual posturing. That's not true. If you ask the common Nigerian today, they will tell you that they are having a very, even those that are wealthy, those that are in the upper class, they're not finding it easy, because once you are comfortable and people around you are not comfortable, it becomes a problem.
But then the CBN chief, you would recall, said that Nigeria's foreign exchange reserves have reached over $14 billion. And you'd also recall that the National Bureau of Statistics said that Nigeria's GDP grew by 3.1% in real terms in the second quarter of 2024. Are you saying that all these are lies?
I don't know where they get their figures from, but let's talk about the reality. What the common man is saying in Nigeria. There's hiking prices of things. The common man in Nigeria can barely feed, and you see things. Price of things are rising. Something you do window shopping for a month ago, when you go to the market today, there's an increment. So I think at the moment the government at the center seems to be, they've lost ideas. It's time they bring in people devoid of party differences that will bring ideas, and so that will make policies that will make Nigeria feel habitable. Because for me, I think that should be the primary interest of a government that really mean well.
But then, even with that, and amidst a seemingly harsh economy, Nigerians seem to have adjusted, they've accepted the reality, and they've moved on, don't you think?
Yeah, I think Nigerians were blessed with the fact that we always adjust. We complain, but we still adjust. If someone would have told me that at the moment, there will be a time, even this year, I'll be buying, the pump price of fuel will be 1,000 something when we have crude oil. There are cases where there was a news that came that was going viral the other day that Port Harcourt refinery have started distributing where we have Dangote refinery. That's not the news we want to hear. The news we want to hear is that we've stopped importing crude oil to refine, to give us PMS, so that there will be a reduction of the pump price. Because so what Nigerians are clamoring for is reduce the pump price of fuel, give us steady electricity, give us good road network, then just give us security. Nigerians will be very, very happy. For me, and that's not too much to ask of for a country that is blessed with natural resources and rich human resources. For me, it's not too much to ask for. When we see people who contracted governors with our vote, the guest before mine was talking about what the Senate president said. For me, I don't have any personal issue with the Senate president, but I think it should focus on giving us good legislation and not meddle into the politics of Rivers State, because that was not why he was elected. There's time for politics and there's time for governance. What Nigeria are calling for is good governance.
But then can Nigeria's economic situation, Elvis, can Nigeria's economic situation be redeemable? Is this still redeemable?
It is redeemable when we go to, each time they want to hold meeting, each time they want to go for health and other issues, they go abroad. It's not robots that make those policies they are enjoying abroad. It's humans, and Nigerians are blessed. There are people in Nigeria who can sit down and tell you how we can redeem our epileptic power supply. There are people in Nigeria who can sit down and tell you how we can redeem our economic power supply. But this problem of social strata, you don't live in the eyebrow area, the right surname and all that, political recycling, it's not taking us anywhere.
All right, thank you so much, Elvis Akpobi. It was nice talking to you on the news.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.